Hello everyone, Average Gamer Cabby here. Let me get this underway. We are watching Liquid's Jinro, who is our red Terran, bottom right, versus QIMNesTea, our blue Zerg, over here, spawning in the lower left. I almost got confused with my sides there, left and right. I don't know. Who really needs to know them? It's not important. So let's see what we've got. I mean, this is a little bit of an older game. I mean, I think it's one patch ago. I think it's 1.41. So really not that old, but it's always cool because it's kind of like if you live with someone like a child and they're growing up and you don't really notice them changing that much because you see them every day. But if you meet a kid when he's 4 and then meet him again when he's 8, you're like, holy crap, it's so different. So for me, it's always fun to look back and compare how they're playing now with how they did play. Look at that old-fashioned probe trick to get that extra supply. Basically, I mean, some people do it with both. You send your drones to the geysers to make extractors, and then as soon as they're there, you build 1 or 2 more drones, and then you cancel these so that you get your original drones back and you're oversupply. So it's a quick way to keep going, like keep droning while you're working on your overlord. Fairly standard opening here from Jinro. We had, I think it was a 10 depot and then 12 barracks. Probably see QIMNesTea doing just like usual, like a macro-oriented game. We've got a 15 pool maybe, what is it, or a 15 hatch. So hatch first too, which means he's, I guess, not expecting any aggression, or he better not be because we won't have a spawning pool in for a little bit. Pool should be next up though. Once he gets the, oh no, he's still droning. That's unusual a little bit. So still droning up, going up to 16 drones. I think he's saving up for a pool now. Come on, QIMNesTea. There it is. Pool's down. But that hatch is very early. He's going to be able to, I mean, we haven't even had any scouting type stuff going on yet. So he's going to be able to, oh, the wall off's complete here, so he won't get much scouting information at all. He's got 1 gas going on here. So, I mean, Jinro's still doing pretty standard stuff. Nothing too exciting going on. Chasing down this drone with his marine. It's pretty vindictive. And going for the Zelnaga watchtower, I think. What's going on here, guys? What are you two up to? Alright, that hatchery almost finished. Spawning pool also almost finished. Probably start queen production right after. He's got enough to do that. Oh my gosh, this is trouble. That, I mean, he has got really nothing to kind of defend that with. This is a little bit of a mistake, I would say, like being so late with that marine. Oh, what is he gonna do here? That can't finish, Jinro. Come on, especially with 2 marines here. Oh, we've got Lings out at least, so I mean, even if it does end up finishing, not a huge deal. He does save his SCB, which is cool. And looks like that threat is taken care of. No, he did lose some units though. Let's just take a quick look here. Oh, he didn't. I think I could have sworn. Oh yeah, he lost 1. He lost 1 unit worth 75. What? That's kind of weird. Maybe he lost a Zerg. No, what? Why would it say 1 for 75? What does he have that's worth 75? That's confusing me. I don't know. I can't stare at that for too long because it's gonna make my eyes explode. Leave me a comment if you know what happened and why it would say 1 unit loss worth 75 minerals. Ooh, factory's up. Working on an expansion here. Going with some Hellions, which will be pretty cool. I love it when people go Hellion. It's a really cool way to harass. I think it takes some serious talent. And great way not to overcommit. He's switching to reactor play on his factory now. I mean, he only brought out these Hellions just for some early harass and to force things like spine crawlers and maybe even roaches or something, like just to deal with them. They may just be there to defend the they may be there to defend the bunker laydown, which will be interesting to see. Ooh, that was a little bit of a micro mistake there, almost getting that killed. You guys will have to forgive me because I'm going to be drinking root beer through this because I love root beer because root beer is the best ever. Kill that. Yeah, you got the SCV down, which is a huge victory at least. I mean, the queen probably not too threatened from those. Just needs to kill. Ooh, run by though. Not what you want to have happen right now. Second queen not able to catch up. Wondering if these can do any sort of damage in the background here. Oh, nope. 1 left. Gets a kill, I think. Yeah. Oh, 7 kills from all those Lings. Like, wow, I just missed a lot of those drones dying. Great job dancing here. One more shot. Get another shot off. Oh, he almost killed something, but not quite. He's going to be able to run it a little bit around. No, it's done. That's toast, for sure. Oh, no. Why'd you turn around, Nesty? Could have had that. Oh, it's dead anyways. Well, pretty cool. A little bit of micro going on. Let's take a look at those units lost again. One sec. So 2 workers to 1 worker, not a huge deal, and 12 units to 5. I mean, really even still, I would say. Not a lot of stuff like exciting going on. Here come the roaches. That's what I'm talking about. He forced those roaches out. Did he force a spine crawler drop? No, that's actually interesting. Not a lot of Zerg players would have held back from putting down that spine crawler. That would have been my first reaction personally. But then again, I'm not a pro. I'm just average, so I mean, there's probably a really good reason why he didn't put it down, and I just don't know it. Starting his creep shred macro hatch, which is interesting. LiquidJinro doesn't always do macro hatches, so that's cool. We have got what is this? Lair on the way, so we're going to move into some lair tech. Looks like siege tank and combat shields coming in from Jinro. Let's see if he's got his any other no other upgrades on the way. I don't think. Lots of mining going on here. A little bit oversaturated. That's a little bit of a mistake, I would say, especially because that has like 6 things mining at it. Let's see, anything else going on? A little bit of a wall off going on here, I guess. It's kind of interesting. That's a little bit of a weird wall. I haven't seen something like that before. Huh. And looks like we've got a little bit of an army moving out. What is this army up to? Oh, just gonna go cap that Zelnaga Watchtower. Map control. Always important. I mean, now, I mean, if you only have this one, which Nesty doesn't quite because this guy moved away, but if you only have that one, you have no way to know what's going on in this pathway here, which is where he's sending all his units, and won't be able to see these until right about now, kind of last second, like just the tip of them too, if he had it capped, which he doesn't. Doing a scan to sort of stop the creep spread, which is very important. A lot of players underplay the importance of that. Ooh, focus firing. This is really cool. The shift targeting of these is very important because if you target kill with siege tanks, the damage will not splash to your own units. However, if you are not target firing, it will splash over your own units. So things like that shift targeting of buildings or of units, not buildings, sorry, just of units, is huge in the success of an attack with siege tanks and a successful Terran micro. I mean, you just need to know how to do it right. Trying to chase down that queen, but instead running into a lot of roaches. Let's see if we've got these. Ooh, looks like this attack might be going down right now. What are these SCVs up to? Just chilling, I guess. Oh, there they go. Starting to repair finally. Oh, and the attack holds out. Close. Wow. We've got a lot of lings coming up here, though. All sort of landing right here, just massing them up. Getting a surround-ish on that tank. Yep, those tanks will fall, and that cleans it up. But a pretty successful attack there from Jinro. Let's just take a look again at that. The units killed. 83 of LiquidJinro's units, or wait, it said 83 Jinro's units killed. Wow, versus 35. What? That doesn't make any sense to me. LiquidJinro's only lost 35 guys. Wow, pretty crazy. I mean, for me, it felt the complete opposite. It felt like, oh yeah, Jinro's killed 83. Is that how that works? I don't know. Now I'm confused and upset because I don't know what's going on. There we go. Units lost. Yeah, that's how it shows. It shows it backwards. Thank you very much, Blizzard, for confusing me. So a lesser man would start his cast over, but I don't mind you guys knowing that I'm stupid most of the time. Let's see here. These mutas on the way. I'm going to go back to production. Sorry, guys. The mutas on the way for some harass. I don't think that there's much in the way of... yeah, there they are. Missile turrets. Nothing. But these stemmed marines are going to scare them off plenty fine. This would be a great opportunity. Oh my gosh, how did he just... Oh, and now he's turned around. It's like, oh, I missed this crazy opportunity, but it's too late now. Lots of lings here. Going to take over this. Mutas again, kind of getting antsy, wanting to move in. We've got flyer attacks coming in, so it's going to be a strat that he kind of sticks with. More mutas. We've got centrifugal hooks, which means we are going to see banelings. I love banelings. I want a t-shirt that says that. Could someone message me and mail me a t-shirt that has that, because I want it. Look at this. We've got 3 base Terran. So Terran ahead. I mean, Jinro has got more bases than his Zerg opponent. And I think that LiquidJinro is sort of realizing that he's really got to step his game up at this point, because if he falls behind in bases, I mean, he's already behind in supply, but if he falls behind in bases, it's going to be a completely different game very quickly. So, oh my god, he's not behind in supply. You know what this is? Man, I really am dumb today. Look at this. The names are opposite where they spawned, so it keeps confusing me. But they're close in supply. I mean, for at this point in the game, like we're 15 minutes in, I would expect a Zerg player to be way ahead. But I guess Jinro has just been doing such a good job of pushing and pressuring and moving in with some unique attacks and trying to put down those barracks or the bunkers at the start. Here we go. Attack coming in. Engagement, Stim Marine scaring those mutas off, but actually this is a great spot for a sensor tower, because look on the map. I mean, he can see the units that are coming, and he can tell by where they're moving if they're air or ground. I mean, if he's moving like directly at this building and it's like here and it's still going straight, you know it's air and you got to stim to get over there. But if it's ground, you know to move your units over. Look at this, he's going to come around here. I wonder if he caught a glimpse of that sensor tower and knows what's going on. Oh my gosh, but it's like Jinro's got like a... Oh no, I was going to say a sixth sense, but he's starting to move away. He sees them now. He's heading back over. Damage hasn't really been done. I mean, oh, if he can pick that off, it's going to be huge damage. But that's exactly what the missile turrets are supposed to do. I mean, no one puts down the missile turrets to kill off the enemy mutalisks or air attack or whatever. I mean, it's a nice bonus if they do, but that's not why they're there. They're there because they're supposed to hold off the enemy attack until you get there. Ooh, that would have been great timing to move up there for an attack again, because he had just rallied all his units up here. I think we're going to see some pressure on LiquidJinro soon. Oh, we got a drop in the main, killing off... Oh, no, they're there. I was going to say killing off a lot of drones, but not quite. And the banelings rolling in. Now that he's pulled all the army back, it'd be kind of interesting to see if he pushes from the front here. Some mutas coming in. Is that all the mutas he has left? What has happened to those mutas? 75? Nope. Lots of mutas. Okay, so there they are here, trying to kill that. Oh, here comes the army moving out. Great comp here. We got Thors to deal with the mutas. We have bio units, obviously, starting to spread, I think, a little bit. I don't know if he knows there's banelings yet. I don't know if he caught sight of those before, but he isn't spreading his army much, so I don't think that he knows that there's banelings. He's scouting for for where the third could be. Here's the fourth coming out. There you go, LiquidJinro. Macro like a beast. Pretend you're Idra. Lots of sieging going on. Actually, pretty good spread here now that we're looking at it. Sees the army, knows exactly what he's in for. You know, I would be hesitant to engage this, actually. Because, oh my god, banelings. And then these. Like, your army's just going to get steamrolled right now. There go the banelings, crunching everything. Look at the supplies drop. Oh my gosh. Devastating. I mean, 168 for LiquidJinro to 110 for Jinro. That attack went horribly for Jinro. LiquidJinro's got to push right now, which he's doing, because he's got that huge lead. He doesn't want to sit back. I mean, if it was me, I'd be taking another expansion right now and pushing. Just a little bit, nothing crazy, but just poke. I mean, this base right here, pretty underdefended, and all the mules are there. Oh my gosh, I would go in there so hard right now with all my mutas and just poke at that base right here and just try and take out a few of those SCVs. This guy gonna hang out here and look for, I don't know if let me take a look at the views real quick here. Yeah, he has no idea how many bases Idra has. So he's probably like, oh man, how does he have so many units? He must have a third up here. No, wrong. 4 bases. macroing like a crazy man, and whew, didn't see that huge army coming probably, and he's going to back up into his base here, where he's got some sieges and the Thor here, and just kind of, I guess, switch his game up to a defensive sort of posture for a little bit, which he needs to do to catch back up. LiquidJinro almost maxed out. We're looking at 191, 190, nope, 200 to 154. We've got a lot of Zerglings, more mutas incoming. We've got Zerg Flyer Carapace level 1, and banelings up to 18 more of those. Wow. I never agree. I don't know why people do air armor. Well, I guess because he needs... What do you require for the 3rd level of... oh yeah, you require Hive, that's why. But I was watching a game with Idra earlier where he went all armor upgrades first, and I just didn't understand. It didn't make sense to me, because like, why would you go full armor upgrades when armor doesn't sort of, it's not effective all the time, whereas attacks are. Look at these drops going on. Oh, this is oh no, army's ready for it. How did he know that was there? How did he know? And how was the reaction time that amazing from Jinro? How are these players so good? It blows my mind. Gonna take out those, yeah, and that's gonna sort of ruin their day, those Marines in this medevac. Supply count's catching up. I mean, LiquidJinro is sat back. He is allowing his opponent to macro, and now look at it. I mean, I guess he does have 2,000 minerals in the bank. So, but here comes another push from Jinro, stimming some Marines in there, working on killing off creep spread, keeping an eye on this base, which I think we're going to see a 4th from Jinro landing here soon. There it is in production here. Those mutas better get out of there, because they're going to get torn apart by this many stemmed Marines. And looks like he's going to back up and just be happy with defending this base, maybe? What is he doing? I don't know. What's another sensor tower? Awesome, awesome move. There it comes landing in. These armies possibly getting ready to meet up. These scouts are probably paying off quite a bit. But yeah, I think that maybe we might see an engagement right here. I think. Oh gosh. Run, mutas. Oh, that was fortunate. By running up there, Jinro just got a huge view of the army that LiquidJinro has. Like, Jinro just managed to walk it right up behind there, and it took over that tower for like a half second, but it revealed his entire army, so it kind of ruins the element of surprise. What a great sensor tower positioning. I think sensor towers are way underused by Terran, FYI. Let me just say that, because knowing what is when something is coming and what it's going to be possibly is such a huge advantage, because you don't have to worry about scouting all the time. You just have to watch that giant red blob heading straight towards you. Zerg melee level 3, Greater Spire coming in. Awesome evolution by LiquidJinro. I mean, you've got to keep switching your game up. There's the Corruptors, all getting ready to turn into Broodlords, as you can see by the mineral saved up, mineral count here. Jinro 187, LiquidJinro 197, both players very close to supply. The upgrades are kind of telling a bit of a tale here. 3-2 for ground force. Ooh, almost. Well, I mean, he's denied mining here, but wow, what a huge attack there. Where is this army going? Where are you going? What's happening, LiquidJinro? Oh my gosh. Why didn't you... oh my gosh, why didn't you raise that, Jinro? Like, what are you thinking, bro? And why are you at this base? There's no mining happening here. So many weird things happening right now that I just don't comprehend. And now any ground forces he has are stuck here. Like, he committed that army into this. Actually, you know what? I know exactly why he did it, because he wants to switch his game around, and you can't have all that supply wasted on ground units. And you know what I mean? Like, just weird defensive units like Broodling. What the heck did I just say? Anyways, like, you can't have it all wasted on those, because you need it's kind of like static defense banelings are if you're using them the way that ooh, almost kill, oh yeah, getting that down. But if you're using them the way NesTea is, like, they're almost like static defense because he hasn't been pressuring a lot with them. He's just been using them whenever Jinro's attacking. So if you want to switch to like a fully offensive stance, which he kind of needs to do, and start really doing some damage to Jinro, then you need to kill off those useless units and start switching things. That's the same thing you see when, like, he's gonna have a lot of extra drones if he's droning up too hard, and a lot of people just throw down mass spine crawlers and stuff because it's a great way to defend your base and use up that supply that you don't need, and then you can switch it to whatever you want to do. So we've got spine crawlers going down. Look at that. Maybe I'm calling it right now. Carapace upgrades. We've got infestors, a few of them, not a lot coming in, and some drops on the way here. And the army, this is terrible timing for NesTea because his army is moving out right now. And I think he just caught sight of those. He did. He is running his army back as quick as he can, I think. But if he can get all these out, the damage might already be, I mean, he's got 14 of these things up here. Oh, wow, that Baneling raped him. Okay, so that was a pretty effective Baneling. Ooh, that couldn't have felt good. Look at all these siege tanks. Holy crap. Okay. Probably about to see some sort of engagement. Please tell me we're about to see some sort of engagement. We have no ghosts on the field, anything like that. We got Vikings coming out, but no ghosts, so we won't be seeing any mass sniping. We've got no anti-air, really, except for these Vikings that are in production. So, ooh, might be kind of interesting. I wonder if NesTea has... Nope, he doesn't. Wow, NesTea only has exactly the number of overlords that he needs to be supply capped, and he has got 8,000 minerals saved up. So there's something just not quite adding up there. That here comes a serious attack on NesTea's 5th, and that is going to fall. Vikings coming in here to kind of help with the engagement over here, which is all Broodlords. Holy... These two Vikings don't stand a chance right now. And that is LiquidJinro's entire army. I don't even know what you do at this point. I mean, I'd be done if I was Jinro. Look at this, he's been using supply pops here. Yeah, I mean, I would call it. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, I guess for whatever reason, NesTea is still losing overlords. But whatever, right? So, Jinro, tons of gas, but low on minerals. What can you blow gas on if you're Terran? Ravens? I don't know. But it's too bad there isn't like a sentry type unit or something, or even observers or something that you can use it effectively on. Ooh, Broodlords attacking. Are these stemmed? Yeah, stemmed Marines. Trying to kite away. Pretty effective job there. This crazy medevac doing its best to heal everyone. Breaking down these rocks. This is only escape. Yeah, Broodlord's gonna get some more attacks out. I guess NesTea finally got the memo and spent a little bit of money on. Oh wow, look at this! Put on his overlords because that one didn't supply block him again. Fungal, huge, and that is it. Good. Not even good game, just good. So pretty cool game. NesTea does a great job of constantly evolving his gameplay, which that highlighted for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna cast another one, and we'll see you soon.